Sam, look, I know things are weird right now, and I'm sorry about that. But I was just talking to Dad and Jane, and they thought, seeing as we're about to have a new addition to the family, we should be included. So they want us to decide on a name.
Funny. I already picked a few out. In fact, you inspired them.
Really?
Whore, Etta. Slatitia? Judicifer? Bitch?
Sam, I said I was sorry. I did not mean...
Mean to what? Sleep with Harrison? Hold on, sister of ill repute. I have snuck into enough R-rated films to know that that kind of accident isn't physically possible.
What I meant was I did not realize that he would go and lie about it so you would agree to join him in a game of tonsil hockey, okay? Would you please think about my feelings?
Why? You didn't think about mine.
You don't own him, Sam. You were with George.
Brooke, Harrison and I were best friends. You knew things between us were
I
complicated.
also knew that you had rejected him. Besides, clearly he had moved on.
Yeah, to me, the next day. Obviously, he had to get rid of the bad aftertaste.
Oh, for the last time, Sam, I thought you would slam the door on Harrison. I really thought he liked me. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, well, neither did I. He lied to me, Brooke. I had no idea he had just been with you.
You're right.
I am. God, and so are you.
So if neither one of us did anything wrong...
Then why are we fighting?
Harrison.
Oh, God.
Sam, in the interest of sisterly unity, I have a proposal. We need to form an alliance.
An alliance against Harrison.
Let's get him.
We'll think it over once or twice. What lasts the longest in this life? Character or rock hard fights? In the end, do you believe that beauty lies in what you see? 'Cause if you do, then baby, you've been deceived. Well, maybe, hey, super mama. It's just that I'm tired of being compared.
So, honey, I've got news. It looks like my days of temping are over.
Did you get a job?
A great job. A tax bracket changing job.
Nice, Mom! Way to go!
Oh, it's in human resources at 5Comp. Apparently, they flipped over my psych background. I interviewed last week, and I just got the call. And more importantly, the thing I was most worried about, I'll now be able to pay for your college tuition.
I feel awful, Mom. I know it's expensive. You know, maybe if I'd have stayed on the team, I could at least gotten a scholarship or something.
No scholarship is worth your unhappiness. Honey, there is one other thing. 5Comp, it's headquartered in St. Paul, Minnesota. So we're going to have to move.
Well, I can't move. I can't, no way. My whole life is here, Mom. My school, my friends, Lily. What, do you want me to just leave Lily behind? Forget about it.
Josh, as it is, I can barely keep us afloat. If I don't take this, college will be impossible.
Well, what about Dad? Can't he help?
Honey, your father has made it painfully clear that if you're not in his household, you're on your own.
You know, this is crazy. I can't believe you did this without even consulting me. I thought I could trust you.
Josh, of course you can trust me. Please, try and understand. I can't pass this up. It's the solution to all our problems.
It's all your problems, Mom. All it's done is created a huge one for me.
That is it, Carmen. My waifish, heroin-chic physique cannot endure another morning of your abusive calisthenics. Mary Cherry, if we want back on that squad, we have to toughen up. We have been at this for a week, and we still haven't gotten past the warm-ups. Yeah, okay. See, Carm, warm-ups are for day players like you. I'm a star. I have what industry insiders call it. I'm ready for those auditions. Let's go, retards!
Oh my God, do you realize who you just dinged? Big Bertha Muffin. She is the only 7-year senior in the history of Kennedy High. Rumor has it that she killed her parole officer.
Wait, you have to at least leave a note. Now, why in the hell would I do that?
Because you hit a car, and it's the right thing to do.
Okay, fine, deputy dog. If it'll get you to quit your yapping. Yes, it will. Are you happy? Yes. Dear Big Bertha, I'm glad I hit your car. It's an eyesore. Rotten hell. Look out, Julian.
Hey, guys.
I know you probably never want to see me again, but please hear me out. Obviously, I made a mistake. A huge mistake. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm sorry.
Henry? It's old-fashioned.
Guys, I'm trying to apologize here.
No, Lila.
Iman?
What?
Jonah. Ooh, Jonah's nice. Yeah, nice.
Hey, sweetie. Guess what? I found the most perfect dress for the junior prom.
Nice.
Not exactly the unbridled enthusiasm I was hoping for. One, I got you a matching cummerbund. Okay. What's wrong? Do you not want to go anymore?
No, Lily, I just don't want to talk about prom right now, okay? It's not you, believe me. It's just... Can we talk about it later?
Listen up, kids. Due to the stringent education policy of President W., this class can no longer serve as a rest stop between bowel movements. Apparently, there's something called a State Board of Education standard curriculum, which mandates I teach actual chemistry.
Excuse me, actual chemistry?
Relax, Weinstein. Let's start simple. The separation of benzoic acid, ethyl P-amino benzoate, and benzoin. Now, this experiment will involve chemicals which, like Flip Wilson's wit, are acidic and unstable. Therefore, you and your lab partner must be sure that you can trust one another. So, let's set aside the Bunsen burners and get ready for some good old-fashioned trust games. Let the games begin. Just fall back and have your hopefully trustworthy partner catch you. For some of you, this will come easy, meaning you've already earned your partner's trust. Mazel tov. Others may find this a long, hard road to travel to earn that trust. Is there a problem, Mr. John?
I'm just not comfortable with this exercise.
Class, take a good, long, hard look at Harrison. He is the classic example of trust archetype number 1, the inherent distruster. If this is the case, Mr. John, better ask yourself, is there a reason no one has your back?
You don't think we're being harsh, do you?
No.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Speaking of the silent treatment,
You know, Sam, nothing is irreparable. Trust can be restored.
I don't think George has any interest in fixing things. And I certainly don't know what I could say to him to get him to change his mind.
Try the truth.
He saw us swap spit. He knows the truth.
When you kissed Harrison, it was during that whole outbreak lockdown. You were both under life-threatening duress.
You're right. We didn't think we were gonna die.
Exactly. So you cannot be held accountable for rational action. If you point that out to George, he'll have to forgive you.
You think so?
I know so. Trust me.
Nick, how could you? How could you let me fall like that in public?
Yeah, have you seen your fat ass, Mary Cherry? I mean, I hate to break it to you, but that's not an ass. That's a cast member of The Sopranos. Now, why should I give myself a hernia?
Because, as your most trusted confidant, Nick, I have always had your back.
Nicole Julian, you hit my car.
I did no such thing.
You hit my car, and you're gonna pay.
Yeah, do you know who wrote this letter? I mean, I assume that you're hooked on phonics tape. Tell you how to sound out words.
Nicole Julian, you.
Very good. Okay, but we're gonna play a game now. Let's read the letterhead.
From the desk of Mary Cherry.
Right. Mary Cherry hit Bertha Carr.
You hit my car, and you're gonna pay. Wednesday, 6 o'clock, the lockers. We're gonna fight.
George, please wait. Listen to me. I can explain. I know what you saw. What I did was terrible. If the bird had died, we thought we were gonna die.
So that makes it okay to betray me?
George, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can only say it so many times.
And save your breath. You see, Sam, I'm one of those people who trust first until proven wrong. Guess what? You proved me wrong.
Isn't there anything I can do to get it back?
What you really need to do is take a long, hard look inside and figure out what it is you really want back. Because I don't think you know.
We can still go to prom this year, at least, you know?
Great. So we go, And then what? You leave the next day? What's the point?
Well, I know how important it is to you.
Josh, the prom isn't important to me. You're important to me.
Lou, maybe there's something I can do. Maybe I could talk with my dad. Maybe he'd let me live with him senior year.
Your dad? Are you sure that's such a good idea? He was so awful to you.
It'd only be for 1 year. I mean, and I could put up with his crap for that long at least. You know, if it ever gets too bad, I'll just remind myself of putting up with his crap means I get to be here with you. Okay?
So now you want to come back home?
Yes, sir, if that's okay with you.
Does your mother know you're here? No, of course not. She'd have talked you out of it. I can only begin to imagine how she's poisoned your mind about me.
Dad, she means well.
Well, good intentions will only get you so far. Let's examine the last year of your life. Kicked off the football team, suspended from school for drug abuse. You didn't think I knew about those things, did you? Well, Josh, I still care enough to follow your life, whether you want to share it with me or not. Look, don't think I don't understand. I know that life can be confusing, especially at your age. All the more reason a boy needs a father to guide him.
So what are you saying, I can stay?
I never wanted you to leave in the first place. You're my son, Josh. Of course you can stay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, that being said, there will, of course, be a few ground rules. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs of any kind, of course. And I want you to resume your football career. I think you know I believe that organized athletics teaches discipline and strength, integrity. And clearly this last year you've gone soft. Now, I don't know what Gene's policy was, but in my house we will have a strict curfew, and that includes use of the phone. No calls after 9. And I want to meet all of your friends, female or otherwise. It's clear to me that your social life is in need of monitoring. So, is all of this acceptable?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brooke, look, I totally deserve this whole Arctic freeze-out thing, and probably a lot more, but...
Okay, do you really think what happened between us was a mistake?
What are you talking about?
Yesterday, you said it was a mistake. Is that how you really feel?
What I meant was that hurting two people that I care about was a mistake. Being with you wasn't. It meant a lot to me.
God, I want to believe you. But your actions don't exactly back you up.
You know me better than anyone now. Please, trust me.
Prove it. Kiss me. Right here, right now.
What's that gonna prove?
Kiss me, and I'll be able to tell how you really feel. You can't fake that. Unless, of course, kissing me, is the most unappealing thing that you could ever imagine.
You hit my car, and you're gonna pay.
See, that's why I'm here. Because I realized that, like in any negotiation, we gonna fight was merely an opening offer. So I, Mary Cherry, am here with my counter offer. Here, I have everything a white trash queen such as yourself needs to rule her trailer park kingdom. Lottery tickets, beef sticks, and motor oil. Ooh. And because every queen needs her scepter, a pair of gold Hermes nunchucks to better help you beat someone else up.
I'm gonna hurt you bad.
Well, if you're gonna be that unreasonable, then what's that for?
It's about pain.
You're gonna have to work a lot harder to exfoliate the deceit, Brooke.
Sam, you scared me.
What were you doing with Harrison? I saw you two mashing in the hallway.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I was just upping the ante. Look, if he's gonna suffer, we have to do more than just ignore him. We need to toy with his emotions.
It looked like the only thing being toyed with was your tongue.
Sam, listen, okay. All I did was disorient him. Once he's hooked, I will dump him in the most gut-wrenching way the two of us can think of.
Why should I believe you?
I don't know. Maybe because I did it in a crowded hallway. It's not exactly the best way to keep a secret, now is it? Sam, trust me. It's perfect. I lead him on. Then I drop him. And then Harrison is left with nothing else to do but salve his wounds while being forced to watch you and George make goo-goo eyes at each other all day long.
There's only one problem with your plan, Brooke. There is no Sam and George anymore.
God, I'm sorry.
God, this is all Harrison's fault.
Yeah.
You're right. He does need to pay. How did you leave things with him?
I'm supposed to call him tonight.
Good, don't. I found a better idea. Let's make him sweat.
You have a devious plan, don't you?
He sounds strict.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I can adapt. It's gonna be breaking it to my mom that's gonna be the tough part.
Yeah, but I'm sure once she realizes it'll make you happy, she'll agree.
I hope so. Could get rough.
Well, that's my job, to help you through. Okay, now for my news. The packet from Cure the Bay came. We're all set to go to San Francisco at the end of July.
Oh, baby, I don't think I could do that anymore. My dad enrolled me into an intensive football camp run by his friends. It's pretty much every morning, crack of dawn, all summer long.
Oh. So is that something you really want to do?
Well, my dad thinks I'm wasting myself as a quarterback. He says with my speed, I should convert to cornerback. And it is the most prestigious camp in the country, so there's no better place.
Yeah, Josh, that's not what I asked. Is this something you want to do? I mean, if it is, fine. I totally understand. But you told me you were through with football, and now you want to spend every morning at it? Between that and working for your dad?
I'll still have time for you at night.
When are you going to have time for you? You told me you wanted to try new things this summer, to find yourself.
Look, it's just one of his conditions, okay? I can find myself in college.
Well, what if he has conditions on paying for that, too?
Baby, what else can I do? It's either that or leave.
Josh, listen. I would rather you be 3,000 miles away and still the guy I fell in love with and right next door in a corner stop.
Cornerback.
Whatever. I'm not worth compromising yourself for. Nobody is. Okay, listen. There might be one other solution.
Name it. I'm open to anything.
Okay. Well, hear me out, because it's gonna sound crazy. Marriage.
Here she comes, Big Bertha Muffin, the reigning undisputed champ of the WCW. And yes, folks, it's no surprise to see her once again dominating. This could be it for the pathetic challenger, Mary Cherry, who, incidentally, is the most hated girl of all time. Oh my! Big Bertha is about to use her patented move, the deadly Whirly Bird. But wait, what's this? She's consulting the audience. Ooh, they look bloodthirsty today, folks.
So he said he needed some time to decide. What do you think?
I think that 60% of all teen marriages fail.
Should I take back the proposal? Was it a mistake?
Maybe, but only you can answer that. I can't believe you're actually thinking about getting married.
Yeah, well, I do love her. I mean, that is good enough reason to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're soulmates, then true love conquers all. But the question is that what you have? And does Josh feel the same way?
He says he does.
She says she does.
Josh, ask yourself, are you sure you're gonna feel the same way in 3 months or 3 years?
I can't imagine
I
not.
mean, I thought that I was doing the right thing at the time, you know? And I do love him, but I just, now, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't go through with this.
You're the only one who's qualified to answer those questions, Lily.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Did you mean what you said the other day? Do you really think what happened with us was a mistake?
Are you and Brooke up to something?
If by that you mean, does she know I'm here? Then yes.
She does.
I told her I had some important things to discuss with you.
You do?
It's okay, she gave her blessing.
She did?
Harrison, you were my closest friend in the world. I need to know the truth. Was our kiss a mistake?
Yes. And no. I had really strong feelings for you, Sam. I needed to put them to the test and see if they were returned.
What if they were?
Stop playing around. You with George.
Not anymore.
Oh, so now you turn to your in case of emergency break glass friend?
It's not like that. George and I are through because of you. Because at the end of the day, I can't imagine being with anyone but you.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
Say your feelings for me haven't changed. And then ask me out on a date.
Okay, see? Now I know you're up to something.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because, Sam, any normal person would need time alone after a breakup, particularly after ending a meaningful relationship, and I know that your feelings for George were real.
They were. They are, but so are my feelings for you.
You know, Sam, you broke my heart, and you put me through hell. Do you know what that feels like?
I'm sorry.
You have to understand, I feel like I've been on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster lately.
I know. So do I. But I think we both can help each other through it.
Maybe. We have to take it slow.
Oh, yeah.
Sam. Would you go out on a date with me?
But sugar, I'm gonna die. Die!
All right, look, for the last time. Not a chance in hell.
Okay, fine. Well, watching Behind the Music's portrayal of early 90s rap icon MC Hammer, I realized that anyone can have a posse so long as they're rich. So, what do you say, sugar? Will you hop in my Lincoln Navigator and be my crew?
Okay, deal. I'm not gonna hurt her, though. I'm just gonna scare her off. Okay. Got it?
Got it. Hey, freak out.
Who's this?
Oh, he's my bodyguard, and he's gonna kick your grease monkey ass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
You hit my car, and you're gonna pay.
Hurry up, she's getting away. Come on. We had a deal just like Hammer and his crew.
Yo, well, where's his posse now? Yo, Hammer time is over, Mary Cherry. Ain't all the Benjamins in the world gonna buy loyalty from me or anybody else. Huh? You're gonna get what you deserve.
Do they give teen Emmys? Because I'm a shoe-in. It worked like a charm.
So he's still into you?
Oh, big time. Unless wearing your heart on your sleeve is a new hip fashion statement. He made it pretty clear. So I told him Wolfgang Jack's 6 o'clock. And to not wait outside, but go ahead and get a table.
Perfect.
Can't you just see him sitting there toting his flowers and candy?
Do you think he'd do that?
Oh, for sure. I know all about his secret John Hughes obsession.
He's got a John Hughes obsession?
Yeah, a big one.
Okay, so you're not gonna show up, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and as he starts to feel the stares and hear the chuckles, Harrison will have no recourse but to cry publicly in his fishy sweats.
That's cold.
Maybe too cold?
It's supposed to be.
Lily, I've been racking my brain all week. And all I kept thinking is, are we about to make a big mistake?
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Well, I tried to sort my feelings out on paper. And what came out was, well, do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Lily, it seems like our relationship has been tested from the moment we met. Do you remember how people always used to stare and say how different we were? Well, what they didn't see was that's what made it cool. I mean, I never thought breaking a gay chimp out of a zoo could be romantic. And I certainly never thought getting naked in a play would make us closer. By the way, you looked hot. But it's like the stuff that would push other couples apart that seems to pull us together. All we've had are tests, and we've survived every one, even my semester with a mullet. You know, the thing that got me the most was when you said that my happiness was more important to you than your own. If that's true, Lily, then you know I can't move away. I can't leave that kind of love. So because you've always been there for me, and I know that you always will be, I, Josh Ford, vow to always be there for you, to love and support you forever. Kind of turned into like marriage vows, huh? Lily, you're the type of person that pushes for change in this world. And the thing you've changed most is me. And I love you for that. So since we're gonna make the biggest change of all, I wanna do it right. Lily, will you be my wife?
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Perfect. The interior is as cold and hard as my useless heart. Glamour and selfishness were my downfall. I deserve to spend eternity in cheap packaging.
Ain't karma a bitch? Now, Mr. Estate Planner, since it has been brought to my attention that I have never once had anyone's back, I must see to it that in the afterlife I do. Therefore, I bequeath everything to the big siblings of Los Angeles. Who knows? Maybe if they had touched Big Bertha Muffin, I may have lived to see another fall collection. Well, look on the bright side, Mary Cherry. The first thing to decompose is usually cellulite, so you'll finally be thin. Well, go on and laugh it up, lady. Thank you. After 6 o'clock, you won't have Mary Cherry to kick around anymore. What'd you leave me?
Absolutely not. Are you out of your mind?
No, Mom, I'm in love.
Josh, honey, I know you think that's true, and maybe it is. But at 17, you can't know for sure.
Well, you weren't much older when you married Dad, were you?
Yeah, and look what happened there. I'm sorry, Josh. This is just one of those instances where I'm going to have to exercise my parental authority. I'm doing this because I love you. Because I want to protect you and Lily from making mistakes and closing yourself off from options you're not even aware of. That's why I can't, in good conscience, give you my permission.
You don't have to, Mom. Dad already did. He signed all the papers. All Lily and I have to do is go to the courthouse.
That's not possible. Even he couldn't act so irresponsibly.
I believe his exact words were, Josh, if you want to throw your life away, don't let me stop you.
I don't even know what to say. Why did you even come to me?
Because, Mom, I want your blessing. And I want you to be at the ceremony. It's very important for me to have you be a part of this. Mom, Lily and I have thought this through very carefully.
Josh, you don't even know what marriage means. It's a lifelong commitment. It's not like football where you can quit when you're sick of it.
You mean like you did? No.
Josh, I am your mother, and you are going to listen to me. You are making a terrible, terrible mistake. And if you go against me, I will do everything in my power to stop the two of you.
Look, Mom, I don't want to disrespect you or what you want, but Lily and I are in love. And with or without your blessing, we're getting married. What are you doing here?
I didn't want to see you get stood up.
You hit my car, and you're gonna pay. Any last requests?
Leave me alone?
Prepare to die.
Oh! Am I in hell?
Step aside, Mary Cherry. Yeah, there's not enough room for both you and that t-shirt in this hallway, so please go before the odor of your hairy pits does us all in.
Do you enjoy pain?
Not in this context. Now, that being said, unless you leave, I will be forced to use my presidential privileges and arrange a random locker search. I wonder what we'll find. Weapons, drugs, dolphin meat. Well, it doesn't matter. Because what really matters is that you are way over 18, which means that you are going to skip juvie and go straight to do hard-ass time. Translation, Bertha go bye-bye, or Bertha go sing-sing.
Prepare to die.
One more thing. Oh, please don't cross me. Because I am one tough bitch.
Okay, you did it. You had my back. Thank you.
You know, I read your will, Mary Cherry. And aside from the fact that you misspelled your name, it was touching. You know, seeing you try to help kids who are in need of love and attention made me realize that even somebody as repulsive and vile as you deserves to live, for now. And besides that, nobody gets to push you around, except for me.
Sam never liked you. She was just trying to get back at you for ruining her relationship with George. All of this was just meant to humiliate you.
But, you were in on it too?
I was. But see, I wasn't like Sam. She was
wondering what the hell is going on.
Okay, what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
What are you both doing here?
She's trying to get back at you. I'm trying to save you.
Excuse me, little Miss Up the Ante? What about all this talk of gut-wrenching betrayal?
And what about the cold, vicious swaz?
My head hurts.
Sam, get the hell out of here, okay?
No, Brooke, you get the hell out of here.
You know what? Maybe I should get the hell out of here. Because I don't think either one of you likes me. You just dislike each other.
Is that my dress?
Yeah.
You know, I remember it so well because the last time I wore it was right after Harrison lost his virginity to me.
What? You are so dead!
Number 42.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, thanks for coming right away. I figured after what went down my mom, the sooner we did this, the better. Wow. You look beautiful.
Thanks. I didn't want to wait for prom. Oh. Here.
Thanks.
It goes around your waist. You're supposed to wear it with a tux.
Cool. How do I look?
You look great.
Good.
Number 43.
You're not nervous, are you?
No, are you?
No, of course not. Because we're doing the right thing, right?
Here. Ready, fall back.
What?
Just trust me. Fall back.
Number 44.
I cannot tell you how ashamed I am of the both of you. When Mike gets home, we are going to have a long talk, and I don't care if it takes a team of psychoanalysts. We're going to figure this out.
Well, no need to call Joyce brothers, Mom. It's simple. Brooke's a slut.
And Sam's a bitch.
Hey, all right, enough. You two have a sibling coming, and frankly, I'm terribly worried. If you can't look out for each other, then I don't know how I can trust you to take care of a baby. Now, I want you to apologize right now. Oh, my God. I think my water just broke.
What? Okay, I'll go get the towels in the overnight bag.
And I'll page Dad and call the hospital. Okay, you know what? Everything's fine. Because we got it under control.
Ah, I hope at least the two of you picked out a name.
Are you Lily Exposito?
It's Esposito.
Take Josh Ford to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And do you, Josh Ford... Excuse me. Little mucus. You, Josh Ford, take Lily to be your lawful wedded wife?
Oh, wait. I actually wrote some vows. Do you mind if I take a minute to read them?
I'm sorry, kid. I mean, we got a long list in a short night.
Okay.
So do you,
Yes.
I pronounce you man and wife next.
Excuse us.